ready to talk with Toei?
Oh, I'm so ready, man. Just go forward, my hero.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Dun dun dun!
I'm scared, Shepard.
They're crazy.
Yeah, both.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Callie.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Oh,
Investigate? Yes, you know what we're gonna do.
Ah, shit. I was gonna say something.
Yeah, that's... You're gonna say something.
Crap, it was important.
Is it spoilery?
I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but it was important.
So you have no idea why they're accused?
Is it related to the game?
I think so.
Of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges.
Oh, I remember. We get to be Toei's lawyer.
Not that it really matters. Either way,
Well,
I'm
yeah,
convicted.
that's
I'll
you're stating stuff that will happen after in the mission that I haven't gone to yet. You could have just leave it.
So no
for
prison
me to
and
see.
no death penalty?
Like in maybe
We
5
don't
to 10
have the
minutes.
spare
Well, no,
resources for
we're not
long-term
gonna do
incarceration.
our mission first.
Monitored work detail is
Later.
more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vasilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run
Oh.
on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Damn.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Okay, Morn.
Yep.
Okay. Back to Turchanka.
Yep.
Should we try and probe a planet? Alright, rescue. Help Thane, help Garrus, help Morton.
Too much to help.
Oh, we already probed all the planets here. Alright, back to Churchanka.
Well, you can replay Mass Effect 2 with the like bonus abilities.
I think so. Alright, Morton, and who are we taking with us?
Is that the case with the other 2 games? There's like New Game Plus for all episodes.
I think so.
That's cool. That's cool, but we're definitely not gonna do that.
Yeah,
I
I know.
Yeah. I guess you can take Rex, not Rex.
Grunt.
Yeah, it's his planet. Let's just go for it. Wow, what did we? Oh, maybe not. Junior, just keep points. Actually, don't spend them. Don't spend them. Don't spend them.
Okay.
Don't spend them. We're gonna keep them for when we get his next
okay.
his mission thing. Because otherwise we have to wait for a whole level that we can spend point for mod. This guy, well, I mean, Program Berserker. I haven't really seen him use it that much. Is that one he says?
It's not a power, it's his trait. Like the champion. Like our champion trait in Solarian Scientist. It just raises his stats overall.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess you can do that. Yep, why not? Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 directions we can go. We can increase his regeneration, or he can go berserk without losing his lethal focus, increasing his weapon damage. So this increases his weapon damage, this increases his regeneration.
I think weapon damage is gonna be better.
The regeneration? Or weapon damage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Weapon damage.
Weapon damage is more important. Under the grand scale of things, health regen isn't really that important, if you ask me. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree, but yeah, that's what I'm choosing.
I think I lost my phone.
Did you make
It was right next to me. Which figures.
scared that you left it? Did you feel leaving it at work? That you had left the phone at work?
Okay, we might go on a date today.
Look around here, human.
You?
This is the Krogan homeworld. The blood pact of the Crusade.
I'm not included in the picture. I'm not dating with you. Wait, are we?
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good.
Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Congratulations, Shepard. Entering the rite of passage, surviving, and taking the time to plant Uvenk face down. Clan Erdnot honors you, especially for that last part. Facing a Thresher Maw on foot and killing it. It has been a long time. Since Rex, I believe. Always was a show-off. Grunt, you are now a part of Clan Erdnot. Welcome. You may eventually even be allowed to breed. Not sure a female will touch a tank bred, but tradition says you are strong.
I heard the Blood Pack brought a Solarian here. Know anything about that?
Blood Pack? I don't follow the mercenary bands. My scout commander might know something I don't. Whether he will speak to you is his own choice.
Thanks for the information. We're going.
Goodbye, Shepard. Watch your back. Place your bet on the pitch, we will.
Reeve said we weren't allowed to kill you. Seems like a waste of target practice. What do you want?
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Investigate? Did you lose your phone again?
No, I'm trying to plug in the charger for it. There we go.
What can you tell me about Clan Murlock's base?
Last I heard, the clan was holed up in an old hospital. I haven't seen it though. I've only seen Clan Weirlock from a distance. If I'd gotten closer, I'd have taken a shot. You get inside though, bring a big gun. Weirlock's base is crawling with Blood Pack.
That doesn't sound too defensible. Why'd they hole up there?
Any hospital on Tachanka has to be built well enough to withstand a bunch of enraged Krogan. When an injury forces us to switch over to secondary organs, things get messy. Higher thought processes don't always transition properly. Blood rage, they call it.
Any idea what they're doing with the Solarian?
I assume they wanted to torture him. You don't take somebody home just to kill them. It's messy. Maybe he pissed off the Blood Pack, and they brought him here for special treatment. No skin off my hump what they do with him. One less alien on Tachanka.
What's Clan Murlock's reputation? How are they involved with the Blood Pack?
Tough hunts, and they're not friendly like we are. You ever run into the Blood Pack? Mercenary gang. Clan Weirlock started it. One of the only gangs with an off-world presence. They're fanatics, totally devoted to Weirlock Guld. Whatever they did with your Solarian, Guld's behind it.
But the Blood Pack has non-Krogan members, like Vorcha.
Ha! The Vorcha. They're just like the Varen, only they can use guns and don't crap on the floor as often. The Krogan are the only real members of the Blood Pack. Anyone else is just there to soak enemy fire.
What makes Guld so special?
He's got 2 children. One of them is a girl. Some people think he's got a destiny. Not me. I had a cousin who won 20 consecutive games of Quasar. Lucky bastard. I'd ask my cousin for a loan, but I wouldn't swear allegiance to him. Luck. That's all it is. Same for Guld.
Yep.
I'm not gonna ask if you're ready, because I'm sure you are.
Yes. That's on the spot.
It's taking grunts still.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it seems really fitting to have him on this mission. Maybe he's gonna allow us to have extra dialogue. No, no, don't do it. Okay. All good.
Would you rather live on here or Korriban?
I think well, there isn't much living, is there? I probably prefer to live on Chankal.
Yeah.
On this planet, because at least you get a quick death. You know, the aliens, they don't waste their time. They just shoot you and you die and that's it. Whereas if you die by like some of the like creatures on this other planet, on the Korriban, and you can also be like permanently tortured by the Sith. So I'm not doing it. I'm not going there.
Whew.
That's my answer.
Yeah, I had the same thought process.
Now, give me the power of a Jedi, and I think I'm gonna prefer to live on Korriban instead. Because a Jedi can always fight against light blasters and other lightsabers. But a Jedi, I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? You cannot stand a chance against bullets.
Yeah.
I don't know why they switched to like laser weapons in Star Wars. You just take a gun, shoot, and it instantly hits your target. You cannot block it. That's just so stupid. But that's just what it is. That's just Star Wars law. But we are not Jedi. We don't draw blades, lightsabers, so it doesn't matter.
Next. I am Krogan. See, he said it.
Really like your
Just looking to help.
delicate armor from other.
Can I what?
Can you get?
Now you're dead!
We filled your sniper using the armor that the enemies drop. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Or is it a special type of armor?
No, it's the same type of ammo for everything except the heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Abort! Too late! Now you're dead!
Too late, now you're dead.
Push, 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 push.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to charge up.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Ooh, a med kit. That's always helpful.
That's gonna be helpful for later. The story mission.
Uh-oh, I think those are the flamethrower dudes.
Direct organ drop.
Make quick walk.
Gonna blow! Feel the blood rain!
Fun.
There's not much challenge, son.
Too late! Now you're dead!
Alright, this is going surprisingly well.
Yeah, thanks. It's all thanks to the sniper rifle. Not all thanks to it, but
C. Wine. Alright, down, wine. Down, wine. Booyah.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage.
Ooh.
Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
using humans is wrong.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used humans
Yeah,
myself.
but we are
Disgusting,
experimenting on
unethical,
humans,
sloppy.
aren't we?
Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Damn. That's surprising.
Wouldn't something native to Tuchanka work better? Farron, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
Let's get Melon.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
Come on, we still need to find Malus.
Agreed.
Ooh, iridium. I don't think we need it, but might as well take it.
If only it could be replaced with element 0.
I am the speaker for Clan Werelock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werelock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Look what I've done so far.
Yeah.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
Ooh.
You killed our youngest and weakest human. They were not worthy of remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the Genophage, and Clan Werelock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
We're definitely not saying that, right?
Yeah.
No one has to die.
Yep. Not saying that.
If you care about the future of Clan Werelock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the Genophage, Werelock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
I assume you were going to tell me to do that anyways.
I am Krogan!
Well, I tried to tell you to do it before it went on.
Warcrest! You! Fire! Too late! Now you're dead!
Impressive shot.
Massive shot. Make sure to salvage the area before going on.
More iridium.
Use lithium. Oh, build the mutagen. I knew there was some in this room.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Active
thing
console
that
may contain useful data. One moment.
Box.
Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
You were keeping it level.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan, not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further, chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic, didn't want to repeat. All life precious, universe demands diversity.
Alright. Process of
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
epic. So wait, I'm trying to steer close to your team.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians. Not me.
So if the
You're open
Krogan
to
banded together and
Krogans.
formed a united government, you'd welcome that?
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy. Destroyed Rachni. Genophage not a punishment. Simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
We're not gonna find
Alright.
Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
That was the box I was talking about.
Okay. Okay. Where is it? Here it is.
I'll take it.
Krogan brutality.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
Yes. I wanna ask about this bothers you.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
But
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tachanka after dropping your plague?
Ooh.
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
You sound like religious.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morton.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives. Then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience.
Ooh.
The doctor killed millions.
Modified
I didn't want to be such a douche to him.
scientifically brilliant.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that.
Ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan researchers ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
The genophage was right.
It's hard to see all this, Morton, but you did the right thing. Your work saved lives.
Not easy. Sometimes wish I wasn't as intelligent. Choice would have fallen on someone else. Not my problem. Fool's wish. Had to be me. Others might have gotten it wrong. Ready to go, Shepard.
Yeah. Only +2 renegade.
Let's see how evil we are. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Oh, looks like a guy we can kill. Someone we could give mercy onto. But what's the fun in that, right?
Yeah. Middle one, top, middle. Yeah, you got massive. But that's fine. Alright.
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Bloodpack. Not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout.
Ooh.
Werlock guards got me.
Ooh.
Brought me here.
What did they do to you?
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice. For all Krogan.
I definitely know.
You're safe now. Just get back to your camp. I'll deal with the Werlock.
You can't do that. You can't stop them. Don't you understand? They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable. Susceptible. brainwashed.
Let's just leave him.
Well, we can say, forget it, I'm leaving. I think that...
Yeah, that's the one I wanted to say. So, sorry.
I don't have time for this.
I'm not ready to stop the cure.
Move out.
+7.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shock can cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot. Explosives useful. Burn through Krogan armor. Just the thing to help.
Ah, crap. I missed every shot.
Great. Great. Unfortunate first death of the stream.
Get ready to fight. Should do the trick.
Getting up close! Shotgun, nice. Burn and die!
Incineration tech.
What the hell is Grunt doing over there?
Yeah.
Hostile charging. Ready for takedown.
I think you can use a shotgun on the ground, on the Krogans. You can use the sniper to remove the shield, and then after that it's easy to kill them with the other weapons.
Ooh, more health.
Yep. Shoot on the bottom.
Do the trick.
Krogan!
I saw power cells. Where are they? Oh, right here. Well, now we have enough to use our nuke again.
I don't think so. We last used it, on the...
Oh, yeah.
We were at 99% and then we found some extra. We should really change this weapon to something else.
Incoming! Die. I am Krogan!
Taking fire.
That was close. Uh-oh, we're facing the chief. Ah! Crap. Ah, crap. So we know this is the final boss then. Not much build up to it.
Ready to fight.
Taking fire.
They got Morden. We need Morden. He has the incinerate to take out their armor.
Watch it! Getting up close!
Nice move.
Too late! Now you're dead!
There's someone else that's on the flanks.
That's the chief.
Enemy charging!
You have to rush up them when the time comes.
Holy crap, he's got biotics.
Ooh. Rush at him.
It won't do anything unless his armor's gone. There we go.
It's just for you to get your shit again. It's just so you can regain shield. But yeah, we did it anyway, so it's fine. Victory jingle. I guess their clan really didn't last very long to destroy. Coins. Oh, that reminds me that we're gonna have to go back to the planets to Chunka to meet the scientists to buy weapons.
Yeah.
The stuff they had to.
We'll see if they have a sniper. Cause that's all I'm looking for. I'm content with everything else we got. Okay.
This is valuable.
Ooh, heavy weapon ammo.
That's good. Very good.
I think we made it.
Mainland. Alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
Warlock is controlling him.
Maybe the Werlock brainwashed or drugged him to keep him under control.
Unlikely. Pupil's normal. Body language consistent with standard metabolic state.
Please, Professor, you wrote a paper on this. Forced behavior modification always results in mental degradation. Whether from Reaper indoctrination or drugs, test subjects always lose higher cognitive function.
Not brainwashed or conditioned. Need Malin at peak capacity for work. Must be alternate source of coercion.
Ooh.
He betrayed you.
The Blood Pack never kidnapped Malin. He went to them. He's working on a cure voluntarily.
Contact said he was with Blood Pack. Assumed. But why? Never argued with necessity of genophage.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. It takes a bit more to put things right. I can deal with that.
Investigate.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Ooh, don't say.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. You'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse. And I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werlock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werlock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Project is over.
We're shutting your lab down, Malin.
Shutting down more than that.
Ooh.
You can't face the truth, can you? You can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity.
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
We could have stopped it.
Yep.
Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Disappointed. Thought Malin better than that. Never suspected he'd go so far. Knew he was young, impressionable. Should have talked to him after. Gotten him through guilt.
It was his fault.
You dealt with your issues by opening a medical clinic. He started experimenting on prisoners. You did the right thing.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. Malin dead, problem solved. Malin's research, only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure, security. Still valuable though.
Maybe vault keeping.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Genophage was the right call.
How long did you spend researching the likely outcome of the Krogan recovery?
Years. Krogan population increase always led to war. Always.
You did the right thing then, do the right thing now. Destroy the data.
Yes. Only safe course. Wiping drive. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Take longer.
Really?
Go
Oh yeah.
to the
I'd like to
shop.
look around a bit more.
Oh well, I mean, unless you mean they mean staying literally here. Well, we have to explore the room. Maybe there's some stuff to get. Well, I guess I mean you made your decision. Yeah. And all this while, Grunt didn't say a single word, even though he literally witnessed 2 people responsible for the genophage. But I think Grant didn't care, because he only cares about following Shepard's orders.
Yeah. Alright, we'll go see if they have a good sniper. Are you done for the day?
Yeah.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. It appears the Erdnot raided weakened Werlock base for leftover weapons and supplies.
Of course, natural selection. Strong prey on.
Should I ask the female clan for rite of parentage?
That's cool. New weapons, maybe?
Where was it? I think it was somewhere around here.
It was. No, I think it was further. It wasn't in this. Maybe it was in this direction.
Don't touch anything.
Here it is.
I guess it was.
Krogans hit by genophage, nuclear assaults, civil wars. Still survive.
Yeah, no thanks to you. Or anyone else.
Impressive to see life adapt, continue despite circumstances. Inspiring.
Yes, it is.
The card I had on display fell down.
Oh. Now you have to fix it.
Not necessarily. Alright, assault rifle damage, biotic damage, heavy pistol damage, or shotgun damage.
So heavy pistol we are definitely not going for.
Okay.
So what's biotic damage about?
It would be like my shockwave and pull.
It's not super strong. It's just it mostly like paralyzes the enemy, makes it very vulnerable. So assault rifle. So what does it do? 30% assault rifle damage. That's a lot. And
40% shotgun.
I mean, yeah, shotgun is very useful. So you can definitely-
Anything else?
I mean, don't buy anything, okay? I know we are using the assault rifle, the one we got from. Oh my god, what's her name again? Kasumi's mission.
No, that's not an assault rifle, that's a submachine gun. It's a different class.
Oh, it's a different class entirely?
Yeah.
Then just forget about this upgrade then, since we're not really using any assault rifles.
We're using a heavy pistol.
Yeah. We sure are, but like, we have stopped using it since a long time ago.
They're not worth the effort.
Well, not a long time ago, but a while.
This variant can track you anywhere on
Alright.
the planet.
We did what we had to do. You can go back home and... Or we should level up Baldin, I think. If you haven't leveled him up.
Oh, I'm gonna level up our charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got...
Okay, so what's the difference between area heavy charge and area charge?
Okay, so I impact one person heavily, or I set off like a explosion when I hit somebody.
Now that's interesting.
So there's an impact radius added onto it, but it's a little bit weaker.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see like how both of these options actually impacted the game. But I think I would go for heavy charge, because usually when we put up this option, we do it on isolated enemies that are the closest to us, rather than like groups of them.
Alright, we leveling up his neural shock.
What's that attack again? Attack again? You neutralize them apparently?
You incapacitate your opponent for... delivers a shock to the opponent's nerves, briefly incapacitating one organic enemy at a time.
You can put it to level 2. You can go on the ship that I'm talking about, and then and stream. This was a simple enough mission. I'm surprised none of the Krogans did the attack where they rushed towards us. This is what makes them super dangerous.
Huh.
One more sniper rifle. So to unlock those abilities, we need more upgrades.
One more sniper rifle damage.
Yeah. And that's it, I guess, for this section.
Heavy weapon ammo.
Yeah, absolutely.
So...
Restraint squad member upgrade. It's very not expensive, so you can do it. I guess that makes even more reason to use Grunt.
Commander,
He's gonna
Can I
say
help you
the
with
same
something?
I'm more
stuff.
interested in just talking.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for any
Yeah, he
reply,
always
Commander.
says the same stuff.
yeah, so we're done with Jacob then.
Yeah. He's now stuck as an... yeah.
Commander,
I assume everything is going well.
good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but
That's it for now.
see you, Commander.
Let's see if Miranda has anything to say. Maybe she wants to get closer to us again.
Yeah.
But I think we dropped the ball when we decided not to kiss her.
can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
That's it.
Oh, the only person left to... Oh, we didn't talk to Morden.
Yeah, I thought you...
Shepard,
Just checking in.
Battlemaster, I have everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Alright, so he's definitely done, just like Jacob.
Yep. He is.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Almost thought he lacked backbone. Shame I had to kill him. Might have made a good member of the team. Willing to get his hands dirty.
Awfully relaxed.
You're really at peace with what happened?
Yes, of course. Can't change what happened. Life continues. Back to mission, back to work. Become like Malin otherwise. Solarian emotional processing faster than other species. Has to be. Short-lived culture can't spend time reminiscing.
Mayon wasn't like that.
Malin didn't seem like he processed his emotional response. He was obsessed with the genophage.
True, didn't mean to imply that Solarians were healthier emotionally, can still make wrong choices, bad decisions from grief, anger, guilt. Malin couldn't accept feelings, made decision, executed. Probably before I left for Omega. Wish I'd seen it. Solarians still feel, just resolve it quickly. Explains lack of marriage, can't sustain courtship emotions. Or perhaps based on reproduction. Unsure.
You don't feel anything?
I don't know if I want to ask this, because it's gonna make maybe
Yeah.
be good to ask him. What about research?
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
Gone now. Could recreate, but could always have recreated. Or improved. Taught Malin everything he knows. Didn't teach him everything I knew. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later? Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute?
Not a good time. Trying to map contamination vectors requires... Anything else? We'll be here if you need me.
Yep.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment?
I always have time for you, Commander. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah. Alright, so we're done.
Yeah. Next time we're gonna do Jack's side mission. Then we're gonna recruit the last character. Well, actually, yeah, we can probably do that. So yeah, Jack's next.